Hi, everyone. This is going to be a very, very special and serious video. First and foremost, I just wanted to say RIP to Nipsey. I just heard the news like a lot of you guys have on Twitter or social media about him being shot. Excuse me, I want to get emotional. It's been a really, really crazy couple of days, right, guys? But yes, the very, very popular spokesperson for his community, for hip hop, for LA, has passed away at the age of 33 from being shot, okay, outside his store in LA. I really felt compelled, guys, to do this video. And to be honest with you, I want to keep it very, very, very real right now. And I hope you guys can hear me properly. My mic's on my chest, as you guys can see here. You know, this is not the typical video that I do, but I feel like it needs to be done by now. So something's wrong. All right. This for me is a concoction of things that I think that somebody out here needs to be talking about. I don't know how long or short this video is going to be, but I'm going to try and come up with a way here to talk about this in a fashion way. This topic is very sensitive, so I don't exactly know how to navigate this conversation about celebrities dying, male suicide, males getting killed frequently, often, you know, a whole plethora of subjects, guys, that I think can really be encompassed in this just one story, really. And I'm going to ask Spirit here to help me, because if you guys don't know and you're watching this video, on my channel, I do readings. I do celebrity readings. I do daily love. I do a lot of different things. So if you don't really know who I am, I do a lot of different things. Okay. So this is kind of up my alley here in regards to the afterlife, in regards to spirituality, in regards to us as humans. Okay, what we are as humans, and especially for celebrities, right? Celebrities go through a lot. Celebrities have these crazy, tragic deaths that a lot of us can't wrap our heads around, you know? And I think that the thing I want to say, right, to open this video with is that, don't you guys find it very peculiar how every time, especially for the male celebrities, right before they're shot, killed, dead, overdose, right? They do something for their community or their family, or they have a documentary, or they do an interview talking about a very, very serious matter. And I did my research. I didn't do a whole lot because this news just broke not even an hour ago. I got home 30 minutes ago. But people on social media, right, were bringing up a subject that I think is very, very telling, extremely telling. So what happened? So I'm going to start with Nipsey, right, because he just passed away, and he was shot dead outside his store. And it's so telling how before he was shot and killed, his tweet said, "Having strong enemies is a blessing," and took a picture with his daughter in his car. And then people, you know, us on social media did our research, right? And they basically said how this young man had a documentary coming out that was about somebody named Dr. Sabai, okay, who was assassinated. How interesting, right? For being able to cure AIDS and cancer. I thought it was just AIDS, but it's actually AIDS and cancer. And this man right here, who was alive and breathing, was just shot, killed. Okay. Now, as you guys can see in my picture, I have Avicii and I have Nipsey. And Avicii is a Swedish, I believe he has British in him like me, but I think he's known for being a Swedish DJ. And just what was it, last year, April, right? He was found in a Middle Eastern country, dead. And, they said it was a suicide. Okay. Now, Avicii also, uh, in his music videos, okay, I don't want to, in his music videos, Avicii talked about and portrayed in his music a lot of serious topics as well. And it was interesting to me how with Avicii, they were saying there was a music video, right, that he published not too long before he died that was in regards to exposing a pedophilia ring, okay, sex trafficking, a pedophilia ring. And we can go on and on and on, from Tupac to Biggie, to, comedians, politicians. JFK wasn't, the cleanest guy in the block, but, he exposed a lot of things. And so I think there's something going on. Okay. I feel that there's something spiritually that is wrong, is really, really wrong with this planet. And I think it's so interesting how all these men have families, all these men at some point or another in their career are trying to do good, are trying to help each other, are trying to bring us closer, okay, closer to that moment where we recognize ourselves in another person and we're all one and we're happy. And music, and it's funny because, funny enough, yesterday night, guys, I was compelled to tweet this. I tweeted 22 hours ago. Right here, I put, music touches the soul and heals it. Sending love and peace to you all. So I was speaking, I had a feeling about this. I've been having this feeling for a while, actually. That's why I'm making this video, because I've been having this feeling for a while now that there is some kind of, there's something going wrong. So what I want to say to you guys, right, is, with all the evidence, with all the conspiracies, right, that we have about celebrities that are killing themselves, that are going up missing, that are, it's remarkable. And I think it's so interesting how it's men. It's normally men who are, I feel, being hunted, and it's normally men who are brought down in a way that's very violent. And I'm not saying that female celebrities don't get killed as well, but it's normally not shooting. It's normally not an open, hysteria. It's something that's normally under wraps, and whether it's a setup or not, it's done in a different way. But with the men, it's like you're trying to hang them at the seams and embarrass them and destroy their life, basically, and kill their families. And, a lot of these men come from humble beginnings. A lot of these celebrities come from humble beginnings. Avicii, Nipsey, that comedian who killed himself apparently as well. And then there was something about him as well. All these people that have come out, it's like they start off very, very humble, and then they rise to fame. And as they're rising to fame, they're exposed to more, they know more. And that's the problem, is that, if somebody, especially for those celebrities that don't change, right? The celebrities that don't change, and the celebrities that don't, like they don't, like their brain is not screwed off their head and dumped somewhere in the alley. They know what's going on. They see things, they see how flawed a lot of people are and a lot of systems are. And so it's really sad that, we're seeing it more now. But it's not that surprising, because a lot of things are going wrong. A lot of things globally are being exposed. And so, what are we to do? Well, this is what I say. I think that people need to live their dreams. And Nipsey, this is one of Nipsey's dying wishes, was he was saying, I don't want to get this wrong. I'm going to look it up because I just saw it on my Twitter. And, this is so beautifully said. He said something along the lines of this. Let me look it up. Let me give it to you guys. He said, if If it was me, I would tell you to live a life and to tell you to live your life and grow. And in the song, he goes on talking about how, like, regardless, you're always going to have haters. You're always going to have people, come for you. But at the same time, you have to be private. And so what I want to say here, exactly, like what I wanted to say was, in the same breath, right? I think celebrities and everyday people on YouTube, etc., I think need to have a lower profile. Okay. I think that a lot of us need to look at this example and other examples, and for some reason my attention's now being brought up to Tekashi 6ix9ine. I mean, to Tekashi 6ix9ine was talking about this exact thing. Okay. A lot of rappers have been saying a lot of things, guys, whether you listen to hip hop or not, rap or not, a lot of their information that they're leaking is legit. And it's just so interesting how these are the same people who are being put in jail for petty crimes or being shot in the head. Like, and so that's why I'm saying, guys, right, that social media, certain systems, the education system, religions, all these things are manufactured to keep you controlled. Okay. They're manufactured to keep everybody controlled. And a lot of people that are in the music industry and other industries are talking about how dirty and grimy it really is. And we all, a lot of us know that, it's a lot dirtier than people think. And so that's why I feel that, on a side note, I want to tell you guys that it's important to have privacy. It's important to watch who's in your circle. It's really important to have people around you who love you and who take care of you and who want the best for you, because sometimes people are just waiting to cut people down. And it's a really, really sad thing, but it's really, really the truth. It could even be people in people's camps, their own people that set them up. And with that said, I want to bring the attention to Cardi B. Now, this is a little bit of a side note, but I feel now compelled to segue into Cardi B. Okay. So Cardi B, right, at New York Fashion Week a couple of years ago, she and Nicki Minaj got into a scuffle. Okay. And Cardi B is also a rapper. She's also in the industry. I heard somebody on social media say how Cardi B even was, she even won an award over Nipsey. I don't know how true or not that is. I didn't research it entirely. But I just really feel that they're coming for the good celebrities. Okay. Like the people that want to do good, the people that actually are good souls at the core of themselves, in these industries, in their careers, big or small, it's wrong. It's wrong. And my mother was saying something that was so telling to me. She was basically saying to me how, this planet is ruled by the devil. The devil is the god of this world. And I don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that. But what can we say, guys? I mean, there's so many things I could talk about, but what I want to say as well is that it's like, male suicide is on the rise. Suicide in general is on the rise. Okay. And that's also a sensitive topic that I talked about, actually before Avicii died, a couple months before Avicii passed away. And, it was so interesting to me, talking about, male on male violence and men, being killed by drugs and suicide and alcoholism, wasn't more exposed. It was weird to me. It was like I was talking about it and I was seeing about it, and it's like people don't pay attention, and I really don't understand why. And so, I think it's good that, more people are being also concerned about, the men in their life, male celebrities, and wanting to look out for them as well. Because, the female celebrities, the females that, we know in our own lives, they get attention, like they normally are taken care of. But the problem is that a lot of men go through a lot of things that they can't say. A lot of men go through things that they can't, express, they can't vocalize, and so they have enemies, and they have addictions, and they have problems, and they have cases, and the list goes on. And the problem is that, these are the same men who have families. These are the same men who have to provide their kids, and they're being shot dead. So, it's a vicious cycle, and I just feel that we really have to, celebrity or not, I think we all need to understand that it's a game, and that you cannot expose everything about your life or yourself on social media. It's not needed. I'm not saying this has anything to do with the deaf. I'm just saying that I feel like people are being controlled, people are being watched. Like the feds could watch your account. The feds can watch your social media, like think about it. Like Tekashi 6ix9ine, he was even talking about it. Like literally he's the kind of person who, was very, very proud of his success. And that was his exact downfall, was the fact that he knew that they were watching him. And a lot of rappers, the feds are watching them. And so it goes on and on and on and on and on. And so I'm saying that I think for, people that are not celebrities or not on social media or don't have a YouTube, whatever the case may be, it's important to protect yourself. It's important to watch people around you. And we've seen so many tragedies, right, of people being killed and hurt by people in their own circle, and people being torn down and having to run to addictions, having to run to drugs or whatever, because of their pain, because of their past. And it's funny because I was actually watching a TD Jakes sermon yesterday night about protection. I was getting a lot of downloads. Guys, I'm very tuned in, so I get a lot of downloads. And it was brought to my attention, okay, about, being protected, asking for protection. And I'm not saying that he did or not. I'm just saying that, God will always give us signs, and God will always show us, who's for us, who's against us. And that's why I'm saying, when you can, but if you can't, you can't. So I want to kind of loop back here into Cardi B. So this is not going to be a so-called prediction, but I am going to say this, right? Cardi B is too real for the industry. There has been time and time and time again where I have seen her post on Instagram, or see her go on Instagram Live, or see her on Twitter, right? And when I look at her, I always get a flash of death. Okay. And it was shocking to me that going back to all her previous live streams and her tweets, every now and then, she's bringing up the government. She's bringing up how food is poisoned. She's bringing up the election. She's bringing up this. She's bringing up that. Let me tell you something. Nicki Minaj said, okay, in this TMZ article, I'm going to close with this. TMZ said in this article, Nicki Minaj says Cardi B will get killed if she attacks people. Now, what Nicki Minaj is really saying is that if Cardi B talks out of pocket, she's next to go. Okay. Now, Justin Bieber. Okay. There's a lot of people that I feel are on target right now. There's a lot of celebrities right now that I feel are on the watch list. Okay. Seriously. Justin Bieber. All of a sudden now he's closer to God. He's all spiritual. I wonder why. Because all these celebrities are trying, hi guys, all these celebrities are trying to go towards the light. A lot of celebrities, I feel at this moment in time, are trying to go towards the light. Okay. They're trying to separate their career, their persona, what their fans want of them, and their own private lives. And a lot of these people can't do it. A lot of these celebrities just cannot do it, and, the energy that I'm getting around these three celebrities in particular is Britney Spears, Justin Bieber, and Cardi B. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I just feel in my heart that Cardi B's life could end very tragic. Okay. I don't know if it's going to be a plane crash. I don't know if someone's going to try and run up on her. But whenever I look at Cardi B, and I look at how she's talking about the industry, I'm like, she can't last for very long, because everything and anything that the media says about her, she lashes out. And I'm a Cardi B. I like Cardi B. I'm not a fan or not a fan. I can rock her music. I can enjoy her personality, right? But I just feel that these celebrities that are talking out and these celebrities that are trying to do good, they're targeted. And excuse me. They're targeted. And I think Cardi B should lay low. I think Justin Bieber should lay low. I think Britney Spears, even though she's not really up in that, she something's up with her too. Okay. A lot of these celebrities, there's a lot of weird energy around these celebrities, and I just feel that they're walking targets. And so it's just like, I say to people a lot of the time, I was thinking to myself yesterday night, I was saying to myself, I don't know if being famous is worth it. I really don't think it's worth it. And, I'm saying this from a YouTuber's perspective, with me, at least for me, I could shut down my YouTube channel, tomorrow, and I would not be like Cardi B status. I would not still have people know my face everywhere. I wouldn't have that problem. I wouldn't want to have that problem. But segueing right into Kanye West as well. Okay. Kanye West is another one that's on my radar, because I feel that Kanye West is deeply confused with his life, deeply confused with reality. And I think that he also knows a lot of things. I mean, just look at how he talks. Just look at how he talks. I mean, whether he's, clinically ill or not, just look at how he talks about life. And, it just feels to me like it's not worth it. Okay. And so what I want to say here is, Kanye West's house is very creepy. What I want to say with this, guys, and Demi Lovato almost passed away from an overdose. I wonder why. So what I want to say, guys, kind of segueing out of celebrity land, right, and all those things crazy, is on a real note, face to face with you guys. What I want to say with you guys about this video here, on a deeper note, is if you want to live your dreams, if you want to do something that you feel would make your life worthwhile, whether it's being a rapper, being a writer, being a YouTuber, and you get to a point where, people know your face and want to take a picture with you, or want to get to know you, or want to stalk you, you have to understand that you don't have to change. You don't have to expose yourself to the point where you have so many haters. And that's the problem, is that there are haters. There's two sides to this. There's two sides to this coin. You don't just get love. You also get the hate. You also get the crazy people. You also get the people that want to take money from you. You get all sides of it. You don't just get one side. This is not a one size fits all kind of deal. So I even feel that in people's own personal lives, they should be more private. People should stop trying to have people, or whoever see everything they do every single day? Why do you want somebody to see what you do every single day? You don't want to deal with that. So it's important to have a strong spirituality. But I mean, even for anybody out here who's wanting to have their own YouTube channel or whatever the case may be, right? Who am I to talk? I just feel like the only thing fame is good for really is helping yourself financially and helping people financially in a way that, you obviously could not do any other way. In any other way. I think it's good to push causes that are important to you. I obviously think that when you have more money, or these celebrities that make more money, they can go places they've never been before. They can go traveling. They can buy that dream purse. That's all well and dandy. But at what price? At what price are you doing that? The royals, the British royal family, Meghan Markle, I've done readings on Meghan Markle. If anybody wants to see a reading on Meghan Markle, I've done at least 2 readings on Meghan Markle, and her life is in shambles. Look at how much dirt has come out about her, all because of who she is. She was a regular actor in Canada / LA, and now she's a royal, and people look at all the hate mail she gets. People look at all the attacks this lady gets. Look at the attacks. Look at this. This guy was shot dead today. Okay. Shot dead today. And on that note, Meghan Markle is also on my radar, because Meghan Markle's destiny, Meghan Markle's life, I can't even explain it. I look at some celebrities and I can see everything. I look at some celebrities and I'm like, I could have told you that. I could have told you that. I could see it. Like, I could see it. And Cardi B, I think if she's not careful, she could have a very, very tragic ending. A lot of these rappers could have a very, very tragic ending. And this year, because they're not protected. They're not protecting themselves. They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So, I'm just telling you guys one-on-one. Oh, I love Megan Fox. I'm just telling you guys one-on-one that it's not worth it, in my opinion. I don't think it is. I think it's great to live your dream, and if you're an athlete, you're a writer, you're an author. I would love to be an author one day. I'm not going to tell my business because I know better, but it's great. It's great to want to help humanity. It's great to want to live your dreams, but at what cost? Everything has a cost. Everything has a cost. And that's the problem, is that some people don't know what the cost is until it's too late, or they don't change their life to fit the new life. They hold on to things and personality traits and people that are toxic and that bring them down. And they're in places at certain times that brings upon tragedy, and that otherwise it wouldn't happen. Somebody was talking about how, something about how, Cardi B goes back to where she was raised, and how, the Bronx, whatever, and she has shooters at her head. That's the problem, is that you're backpedaling. You're trying to fit in where you don't belong anymore. And that's the thing, is that, with fame, you have no privacy. Your privacy is gone, for the most part. And if you don't know how to protect yourself, and you don't naturally know how to hold a conversation or hold a secret in, or hold anything in, for that matter of fact, then you're going to get messed over every single time. And that's the problem. So now we're seeing a lot of celebrity deaths. Now we're seeing a lot of celebrity suicides on the rise. We're seeing a lot of weird things going with celebrities. And it's going to get weirder. I think 2019 is going to be a very, very weird year. And I'm hoping that nobody gets, I hope we don't see another big celebrity tragedy this year. But at this point in time, guys, there's so much coming out. There's so much truth, where people are awakening spiritually more than ever, to the point now where people just, they've lost the fucking plot. People have lost the fucking plot. And Same thing for Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's dead and gone, but look what happened to him. You know, look at what's currently happening to all these male celebrities: Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Michael Jackson. Like, it's going down. Everything is, they're all one by one by one by one. And there's some kind of attack on men. You know, there's something wrong with I feel the men's, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like the men's spirit. It's like when a man is going somewhere, it's like the evil forces are so much stronger. Now, when a woman is going somewhere, I think it's a little bit different. But when a man is going somewhere, when a man is going places, when a man is actually, you know, bettering his family, it's gully. And that's why you have to have spirituality. That's why you have to be protected. That's why you have to have a relationship with God, really, because you could have snakes all around you. You could be living out snakish tendencies and not even know if you're not aware, if you're not alert. So on that note, guys, let's just say rest in peace to all these celebrities that are going to be dying this year, obviously, and have died. Okay, let's just hope that we all get our act together. Let's just hope that humanity for 5 seconds at least can just kind of keep its head screwed on straight. But clearly that's not the case. So, you know, this is a message for you guys today. You know, Cardi B, be careful. You know, Cardi B, seriously, be careful, girl. And, you know, guys, just keep what I'm saying in mind, you know, like just YouTuber to YouTube, person to person, like, you know, fan to fan, like let's look out, like while people are here, while these celebrities are still here and alive, let's cherish them because they go very quick. You know, Mac Miller, I mean, hello, Ariana Grande, Mac Miller, like, what's that about? Okay, and then Ariana Grande's ex-fiance also wanted to kill himself, so he claims. I mean, so I don't know. You know, I just think that if any celebrity is going to do anything good on a big scale, do it in somebody else's name. You know, do it on a private level. You know, I don't know, but this is not the way, because we all know that they have information. We all know that these people are the people that are trying to, the good ones are trying to do better, are trying to help other people, are trying to help their families come out of poverty, etc. And you know, it's not working. It's not working. So, you know, the battle is on, folks. The battle is on. And, you know, it looks like to me that after this news broke, I think we're going to see something very spectacular. I think we're going to see a lot of things pop off. So, you know, like I really do. I think that this is going to be a turning point for a lot of celebrities. And I think that we're going to see a lot of celebrities try to leave the industry. I think we're going to see a lot of celebrities who are going to try to, you know, relocate, a lot of weird shit, you know, a lot of weird shit. Cause I be watching celebrities and I'm like, when I tap in, so I'm like, something's not right. So, you know, I don't know. So, you know, everybody just stay positive. Please send positive prayers to up above, to all those people that we've lost, all of our own that we've lost, you know, etc. You know, let's try to better ourselves while we can, you know, because, you know, the dark wants to destroy, you know, the negative energies of this planet, you know, that we call home is not all perfect. You know, I don't know if the devil controls it or not. I don't really want to get into religion or anything like that, but you know, life can be very hard and life can be very, very unfair, and you know, life can be unfair, and we all know this. So we have to be grateful. We have to protect ourselves, and we have to make sure that we are staying positive. So yes, we have another tragedy, another loss, another very, very big loss. I mean, you know, but the fight continues. Love you all. Take care. Bye. Mwah.